playing in the rain. The next day, her friend, Laraba, who worked as an accountant for a publishing company, stopped by on her way home from work. And as soon as Laraba was seated on a sofa, all Zainab wanted to talk about was her grandmother's avocado trees. Each season the trees would blossom and then yield fruits, all but one, she said. I kept wondering why, until Grandma Tale said it was a male tree. Why are we talking about avocado trees? Laraba asked offhandedly. I've just been thinking about them recently, she said. After their mother's death, Zainab and Fatih had lived with their grandmother until the old woman had expired 5 years previously. Laraba looked at her as if she had left her brains in the cooking pot. Is this what married life has done to you? You sit on your butt all day thinking about your grandma's trees. I thought Khalid was supposed to get you a job. Zainab sighed. Her husband knew people. He had connections. Before their wedding, 2 months before, he had agreed that she should work, but not with a bank. They are bloodsuckers, he had said. She had a degree in public administration and had wanted to work in a bank before she met Khalid. Something about banks and the people who worked in them appealed to her. The smell, fresh and clean, the smart banking halls, and how official and purposeful everyone seemed. Things that reflected the sense of order she had always aspired to. It was one of the reasons she had fallen for him. But he quickly made her realize how challenging the work was. Especially for a married woman, he emphasized. She told Laraba how Khalid was foot-dragging about getting her a job. So you sit on your butt waiting for him to get you a job. Can't you do anything yourself? Laraba said. I'm a married woman, Laraba. There are things I am not expected to do, you know. Yeah, right. I'm not letting any man trample on my rights in the name of marriage. The problem with Laraba, and Zainab had been honest enough to tell her this, was that she thought she was too smart. Look, you do go out of your way to prove that you are smarter than everyone else. That can be intimidating, you know? Especially for men, Zainab said. Yes, they would love to get you into bed to prove they can conquer you, but they won't want to marry a woman who they feel will challenge them. What do you want me to do? Pretend I'm dumb? All I'm saying is, yes, you are smarter, but you don't have to go out of your way to show others how dumb you think they are. She saw the shadows creep into Laraba's eyes. They always did when they talked about her men. They had known each other for years. Laraba was a handed-down friend, sort of. When Fatih was getting married, she had handed down to her younger sister a lot of her spinster clothes. Days later, Zainab had realised that Laraba had come with a package. Laraba was actually a year older than Fatih, and now, at 30, she was 5 years older than Zainab. When Fatih got married, she moved on to a higher level, and because most of her mates were already married, Laraba had settled for Zainab. Now that Zainab was married, their friendship was already withering. Shara! 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 The chant floated in from outside. Zainab jumped out of her seat. Is anything wrong? Laraba asked. No, she answered too hastily. Then she took a breath. Let me dispose of my garbage. She opened the front door and called the garbage man. Maria, good day, he greeted. Everybody called her the bride. Very few in the neighbourhood knew her actual name. He was in his early 20s, she observed, strong with finely cut features, dark skin,